Applications of optical sensors. Optical sensors have many applications in our daily life. For example, in health, in diagnostics, defense, research, surveillance, environment, and process technology. Optical sensors basically offer detection technology. The optical sensor ranges from microprobes to large devices. The first application which we are going to study is the biometric verification. Biometric verification is any mean by which a person can uniquely be identified by evaluating one or more distinguishing biological traits. In biological traits में fingerprinting, hand geometry, earlobe geometry, retina and iris pattern, voice waves, DNA एंड सिग्नेचर्स शामिल हैं. आजकल की मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी में बायोमेट्रिक वेरिफिकेशन के लिए रेटिनल स्कैन का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है. दिस इज वन ऑफ द लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी. इस टेक्नोलॉजी के मुताबिक किसी भी इंडिविजुअल के रेटिना का स्कैन उसकी ब्लड सप्लाई के रेफरेंस से देखा जाता है. एंड दिस मैप इज आइडेंटिफाइड बाय यूजिंग अ स्पेसिफिक लाइट. अ बीम can trace the path of the retina, and this information is used for identification of that particular person. The second application of optical sensor is very common, that is ambient light sensors. Ambient light is basically that light which is already present in the scene. ये लाइट ambient sensor आम तौर पे हमारे मोबाइल हैंडसेट पर मौजूद होते हैं. It is a photo detector that is used to sense the amount of ambient light present, and it appropriately adjusts the device's screen to match it. Optical sensor की एक अहम मिसाल laser guidance है. Laser guidance basically directs a robotic system to a target position by means of a laser beam. यानी कि लेजर बीम का इस्तेमाल प्रिसीजन टारगेटिंग के लिए किया जाता है. लेजर गाइडेड टेक्नोलॉजी is used by military for laser guided precision targeting. Laser guided electronics are available in market. These electronics include video games, toys, communications, and smart home technologies. Laser guided bombs are used in war against terrorism. Once a target is identified by the laser, and then it is hit by the military using this information. The next application is based on the liquid level, determination of liquid level indicator. Optical sensors has three main components. The first is the infrared light emitting diode. It also contains a light transistor and a transparent prism tip. The sensor is dipped into the liquid. Light disperses throughout. The less light is returned to the transistors depending upon the depth or the level of liquid. यानी कि जितनी लाइट वापस आएगी उसके मुताबिक हम लिक्विड की डेप्थ या उसकी लेवल का अंदाजा कर सकते हैं. ऑप्टिकल सेंसर की एक बहुत अहम एग्जांपल पल्स ऑक्सीमीटर. आवर ब्लड कंटेन्स one main protein, and that is hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is responsible for delivering the oxygen. There are two types of hemoglobin present in our blood depending upon the binding with carbon dioxide and oxygen. Hemoglobin, which binds with oxygen, absorbs maximum absorption at 990 nanometer, while the deoxyhemoglobin give maximum absorption at 660 nanometers. ऑक्सीहीमोग्लोबिन में हमारे पास दो तरह की लाइट सोर्सेज होती हैं. वन इज इंफ्रारेड लाइट सोर्स एंड द अदर इज रेड लाइट सोर्स. ये दोनों लाइट सोर्सेज फिंगर से पास होती हैं और दे डिटेक्ट द अमाउंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन प्रेजेंट इन द ब्लड. द मैक्सिमम absorption shown by the oxyhemoglobin and the deoxyhemoglobin is taken and the amount of oxygen, saturated oxygen, is calculated. So in summary, we can say there are several applications of optical sensors. The main application is in the security, where the biometric identification is done by using a number of optical sensors. Laser guided technology is heavily used in war against terrorism, and the oximeter is an excellent example of an optical sensor which determines the level of oxygen saturation in blood in an individual without taking blood sample out.